Okay, we're not even in our normal location, so that's how you know it's mad. It's all going off out here, all over the place. I guess ice is broken. We're going to fit in some exclusive footage in this Tango Extra today. Behind the scenes, we're in Sarah's house, and I guess Sarah holds a bad vibe because all the vibes are coming out. So, first of all, we had Margate Gate, what really happened at Margate. Got some exclusives, and I got some tea to drop in the actual extra. We'll get onto the interviews. We had some quite very interesting views today. We found out Sarah could be a webcam girl. We found out some of the cast would go on OT for their guy. We found out people's body counts be flaring up and down. We found out that people just be switching and diving under the sheets. It's been a crazy episode. Let's go straight in and get to it, yeah? Tango Extra. Welcome to Tango Extra! Whoa, okay guys, okay. Crazy, absolutely crazy. So, first thing I want to cover, Margate Gate. What happened at Margate? What's all these references?
Alright, I said there was a question for answer after it, didn't there?
Yeah, you did.
Because you're acting like you don't know what happened in Margate. You're acting like
he doesn't because he was so waved.
Yeah, that safety walk home. We forgot about it.
What walk home? Which walk home?
You know, the one where you decided not to drive, we're going to take our safety walk home.
Oh.
And then someone gave up on life on the way home. Like, they sat on the floor. They just gave up.
What? That could never be me. No,
it wasn't you. You was filming it.
Nobody does stuff like that when he
someone does do stuff like that.
What's this about ladders going in drawers?
Yeah.
Ladders, what's up? What? Ladders, what's good?
Snoop. He's a snoop, mate.
Just trying to catch your belly.
Sneaky.
So you tell us, what do you think? What do you think he was looking for?
I couldn't even tell you what he was looking for, but he was looking for something.
Wait, where did you see that on James' Snapchat?
Big man out 2017.
Now I have to think, because I watched a few of the Snapchats, and now I have to think which one.
Hashtag active gang.
Active
gang. And on that note, we're going to go straight into the interviews. First up, we will be having Sarah and Ladders. First question, both of you two was the only ones to actually be elected as the people that doesn't necessarily speak the right opinions, or your people disagree with your opinions the most.
Yeah.
Or there's not as much authenticity in your answers. I'll start with Ladders first, because you're kind of quiet. What's going on?
No, my answers are real, man. People can't handle it. That's all it is. But Sarah's, it's a bag of shit.
Wait, so you reckon everyone calling your name as a safe option?
Behave yourself.
You say you're the safe option? Is that what you're saying?
I say what they're thinking, but I say it out loud.
Yeah, but you should say what you're thinking, not what other people are
Fuck
thinking.
that.
It's about your
what they're
opinion.
thinking as well.
It's about what you think.
No, but we all think the same, all guys. We all think the same shit, but I just say it out loud. You now.
So you're not different.
You're
just the same. You're generic.
No,
you're
I'm
just
not
the same as everybody else.
I'm not a kill.
Well,
I don't lie about it.
We're having no care references today. Cool. Yourself, Sarah. India did call you out. She said, fair enough. From the last episode, you were just talking because you would look at a guy for money.
But that's purely because she doesn't agree with my opinion. Yeah, she has her opinion. I have my opinion. I'm gonna still stick to what I say. Yeah, I've got respect for myself. I've got morals. Like, so there's certain things I wouldn't do. That's me.
Cool. Okay. Going into the first topic. Being with a guy who's low strapped on money. He's not strapped on money, cash strapped. I saw you was quite receptive to what the girls were saying, particularly about not staying with a guy who's not willing to make the effort to make money, specifically. You agree with that? I feel there's something more to it. Can you elaborate? Be honest. Obviously, you don't need to go into full detail, but do you have a specific experience yourself
Yeah,
Where
I've
you've
been
been
with someone
okay.
in that life, like, you know.
Mhm.
But I know that if he always knew when he was gonna go down, so he would make sure.
So wait, okay, give us a
that
little
his shit was
scenario
put
of
together.
what mind space you was put in, so as being the female in that relationship.
Like for me, don't get me wrong, I didn't.
We want a scenario of how you was put and how you left that situation.
Oh, it's really hard. It's not.
You don't need to mention different direct details, but
No,
a kind of idea, because that then gives us an idea of why you had the answer and why you were able to agree with the girls.
Oh.
And I'm putting you on the spot.
I know
I'm putting you on the spot, but this is extra. This is extra. Yeah, extra. We're gonna get it out of you.
Look, at the end of the day, some people have got to do what they got to do.
Mhm.
You know, and sometimes you can't help who you fall for. And that's the situation I was in. I couldn't help who I fell for. You know, so I had to accept all that came with that. You know, and I was willing to accept all that came with that. He done his thing, I done my thing. I made my money legitly. He done what he had to do, you know. Together, we was a bit of a power couple.
You did also, so moving on, you did also put it down to a personal level of how you even teach your daughter today to be raised as a queen and to always treat herself as a queen.
Yeah, well, like, with me, you know, I've gone college, I've gone university. Before I had my daughter, I owned my first property, I had my car, I was set, like, you know. So I felt like I had her at the right age where I could educate her and show her what she can achieve, what she can have in life. You know, I've had my own business. I had my own business for 7 years. She grew up in that. So she knows that's a goal that she can achieve. Her mum did it, she can do it.
I love that.
You know? So I believe that every female out there should know their worth, should know that they can do it on their own. Because I think it's better to want a man than to need a man. Like,
Amen. I like that one. Look, ladders, you were quiet. Especially on the subjects about video girls and the whole idea of you was a bit vocal regarding women not sticking to their man who's necessarily been up at one time and now he's down, they're ready to go. Elaborate on that, please.
Well, the girls are dickheads, man. I swear, I can't tolerate.
Hold on. How
no, what
are
do you mean,
we
hold
dickheads?
on? No, what do you mean, hold on?
None of us disagreed, yeah?
You did.
We all said that we would stand by that person.
Zenith didn't say that.
We all said that.
6 months.
Yeah?
6
She
months,
gave you
3
6
months.
months.
You said 3
Like,
months.
No,
She said
for
6
me,
months.
I didn't say 3 months.
She didn't
India
give a
said 3
timescale.
months.
What did you
I
say?
didn't give a
So what's your
timescale. Alright?
Tango exclusive.
For me, it depends how long I've been with that person. Yeah? If I had that person from when they had something to when they had nothing, like we held each other up. Like, why am I not gonna put myself out to hold him up for a while? He's been there for me. He's helped me. So why am I not gonna help him?
But
Why am I
how
not
long
gonna
would
be
you
there
stand
for
by?
him?
How long would you stand by until you say, you know what, fuck this, I'm done, I'm gone?
Do you know what? It is that scenario. If he's gonna take the piss and he's gonna sit there, he's just gonna bum weed all day, and he's just gonna do nothing, show no effort. You've got to draw the line somewhere. Yeah. But if he's showing me, do you know what? Even if he has to go back to that life that he lived before, do you know what? Do what you got to do.
But
Yeah.
listen, but like I said, with the dick getting mad, you still walk out with this guy.
Yes.
Smoking all your weed.
What? You can't
Eating
get
all
dick
your
nowhere
food.
else. What? That's the only person with a dick.
Good dicks. Good dick. And plus you don't want no body count. So you go back to your ex, right?
Go back to my ex.
Which is, why? What you go back for? Because he's broke. So what are you going back for? The good dick?
No, I'm not going back.
For what
he's
then?
broke.
What are you going back for?
Because trust me, he's got his own.
What are you going back for?
I go back because...
For what? The dick. Say it. The dick, right?
Do you know what? It is good. Yeah.
Last question I have for
Keep it where you
you.
know.
We were talking about video girls and you went straight in to talk about your experience in webcam.
Yeah.
Please,
but-
enlighten me, please.
No.
Please. For
Look,
Tango Extra, please enlighten me. What did
through
you
one of
do?
my
Okay.
one of my social medias, I got a lot of attention from a certain company who wanted me to join them, and I mean they bombarded me for months trying to get me to join them. But it's something I just didn't do. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't do it?
I didn't end up doing it. No.
So you
But
wasn't...
music videos, I would do.
Okay, and there's no issue with that?
No, I don't see there's an issue with that.
Okay, thanks guys. That's Ladders and Sarah. So G, you're a brand new guest on the show.
Yeah.
Please tell us, you was in the hot seat rather than the viewing seat. How did you find that?
I didn't mind it.
What was the difference? What was the difference being able to get your opinion directly, straightforward, as what? The viewers, you're the viewer's perspective, I guess, compared to the other cast members. So, did you feel you were able to get your opinion across and it was heard and it was understood and processed as an opinion?
Maybe to a certain extent, but not as much as I thought it would.
Because you did get a lot of conflict, a lot of, that's rubbish.
No, I try to see things from both point of views. So like, I try to understand that from a female and a male point of view.
Was there a particular topic that stood out to you from today?
Probably the video thing, because I don't see much difference.
What exactly is your opinion? Because I didn't understand. I was watching it, I just didn't understand. What exactly
To be fair,
is your, what was your point you're trying to make?
I don't see the difference. If
Between being a webcam girl and the video girl, we're saying.
like, on the video, what it just means you're taking off your top and your panties. But in the normal video, you're still showing your ass anyway with your panties on. So it doesn't make a difference to me. Like, it's the same I'm saying.
Can I
That's
just
it.
say that's not necessarily in both points that you just made there. Not necessarily at all. Yeah.
It's the same sort of
When
thing.
you're in a music video, you don't need to have
But
your
in
arms
a
out.
music video,
Yeah.
you're more likely...
When you're doing the webcam, you got options.
in a
yeah,
webcam,
you don't
yeah.
have to
In a
strip
webcam,
down. It's
no, but
your choice.
in a webcam,
you make that decision.
In a webcam, I understand it's to more limited people, yeah, who want to pay, them sad sort of people that actually want to pay to watch you on webcam, yeah. But
So you're saying in terms of physically, you're still giving.
but
Okay,
if you want to
yeah.
be a video girl on MTV, you got millions of people watching you shake your booty. So what's the difference? Like, what's the difference? Like, I'm saying it within the certain amount of people that are watching you. Like
You
know
don't
what I'm
see
saying? You got a million of people are watching you.
Yeah.
What's the difference of 10 people watching you take off all your clothes? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't see the difference.
I understand your view. I understand your
I'm just
view.
saying from my point of view.
Exactly,
I'm not saying
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
bad thing. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do hear that.
I probably would even say that I would even buy one of them girls. I probably would.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just don't see the difference in the two.
Okay. And on the other hand, we had Diff here. From the start, you already disagree with the girls. I know a big thing for you was a girl leaving a guy when he's down on the funds. What exactly was you kept talking about a guy who's left prison? Is that something that you specifically would see as a girl being just trash?
Disloyal, man. That girl ain't shit in life, man. Obviously, if you leave me when I'm most down, and I had you when you was down, I just believe in karma. Karma's a bitch, innit? So, you know, if you can leave me when you're down, then what you gotta do is go into the next guy because he's up. Then you know, you touch fire, you must get burnt, innit? That's how it goes. Simple as.
Okay, and you also had a similar. You never said much about the video girls and stuff. Is it to you the same thing or?
Because I wouldn't wife for them. Those are all fucking girls that I just, you know, when you have the skills of kiss, avoid, married, all that bullshit.
They're one night stands, isn't it? One night
Those
stands. That's all
girls
they are.
you just pass through, and like I would say with the video thing, if you're there and you're not shaking your ass, you're just there because you got, you know, you can do that because you're pretty in the face or whatever, safe, innit? But if you're just there twerking and shit, I ain't got no rating for you still. You're just avoiding it.
Cool. Was there any other topics that stood out for you from today, specifically, that you want to address and give your last view?
You gotta remind me all the topics there, man.
So from the start, you said you found. Who did you say that you found the least genuine in their answers?
Suspect.
So that's Mr. Letters. What's that? Was you taking the easy option?
The suspect, I would say, for today, was fucking Xanath, innit? Yeah. She's a bit, you know, I don't know.
Iffy, dodgy.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
Crucify her, bro.
You can't just talk
Hey,
that.
crucify her, man.
You have to elaborate on that.
Like I done on the show, shots fired, innit? Not ladders, but fucking Xanath. Ladders, I'll touch on that in a minute, but fucking Xanath. You just gotta live life, man. I don't know what happens in Cardiff. I don't know. It must shine all the time, sunny every day. But you see in London, it's the gutter here, innit?
Great days.
You know, shit gets real, innit? Yeah? And as a man in this world, females could talk all this bag of shit they talk, yeah. But as a man, it's a big pressure, and there's a different pressure applied to when it comes to females, innit? You're the man of the house. Whether females want to agree with that or not, yes, no, but you want your man to take care of you, not financially, but I'm talking in all aspects and everything, all type of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, with a man not having no money, and he had money, and he provided for you and everything, for you to just bounce because he's down or he changed his life, for me, that's a bitch, innit? That's it. Simple as it, that's a fucking bitch.
Amen.
I don't give a fuck. I would have provided for you for 2 years, 6 months. I don't give a fuck. But when you leave, you ain't shit because you ain't can't do nothing for yourself, B. That's it, innit? What? And so the man was doing his thing, and you come with your little dead 9 to 5. What's that? Under £10 an hour. But you enjoyed the lifestyle that you've never had in your life. So I go down or I go jail, and then I come out and I say I don't want to do this shit no more. You're giving me a time limit to 6.
Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
Alright then. On that note,
Because hold on. Let me say one more.
Yeah.
You didn't do so when I went in jail. What did you do? You enjoyed my money when I sat in jail. My money. You know your little dead 9 to 5 that you could just about pay the bills with. I'm talking about my dough that you're enjoying life with. So what you gonna do with that? You ain't continuing my shit. So I call you up and I say, yo, go and meet my man and collect 5 bills real quick. You ain't gonna do that.
Meet the plug.
You ain't gonna do that.
No.
You say no. But that's a fucking.
So would you say, lastly, would you say in that answer, from what the girls replied to that, directly giving a time limit, that is them?
Listen. The only thing I heard from that was.
Do you understand that view about a guy being a guy who's not actually making any effort for them to go, you know what, for myself and for if there's a challenge situation, we need to be away and be able to make our own way and not depend on this man because right now he's not in a place where he's willing to provide.
Most definitely, I think.
You think they're right in that aspect? Because I believe that's what they were talking
like
about.
Sarah said, yeah, boom, that obviously you gotta make your own bread, innit? But at the same time, India touched on a bit where she just said, boy, you gotta keep it real. If he shows you something and he's showing you for a reason, innit? He's not showing you for you to go and do your own thing with the next man. He's showing you because he trusts you, innit? When you go jail, let me keep it real. This is my guy. This is great. I've known this guy for years, innit? This is my guy. And we go way back when I was short everything, and I'm still short now. But I'm just saying, I've known him for time. But with my bread, when I go to jail, it's not no disrespect to him, but he's not number one person to leave my bread with. So I wouldn't make him go and fetch my bread because when I say go fetch £500, I'll get $450. Bro, it's a mad thing. It is what it is, isn't it? But I know my woman will go and get her 5 bills.
Yeah.
It's ours. Whether she spends it and not let me know what she done with it, it doesn't matter. It went to my house, my shit, innit? At the end of the day, be India at the point, Sarah at the point, Xanath just be. I don't know what life you live in Cardiff. It's too much sunshine over there, B. Come to the
Talking of Xanath, she is
Come to London, man.
Talking of Xanath,
Come
she
to London,
is
bro.
Thanks, G&D.
Come to London.
Okay. So can we have India and Xanath now? India and Xanath.
Black Jesus! Jerry!
Okay, so I want to touch on your points first, India, before going into anything. I remember you said, which stuck out to me personally, You said you will never ask a man for money unless that's your father. Have you had an experience where you've had to ask another man for money?
I've been in situations where I've needed money, but I've never asked the person I'm seeing. I've asked my dad.
What's giving you that inside moral? Because that's a...
Because in the end of the day, like, men come and go. As much as people want to sit here and say that they don't, they do. Like, I might not be with someone forever. My dad will always be there. I'll ask my dad for money before I ask the next man I'm with. It's as simple as that.
Have you ever been in this situation yourself?
I've never been in it before.
Not specifically, you've crossed that line, you've made it clear, and we understand your mindset there. I remember you said you will leave a man who's not willing to try, who's been sitting there for months, not applying for jobs, but wants to use your money to be smoking off that, doing nothing with himself. You'd pick up your bags and he'd be gone.
If you're not in a predicament, for example, if you haven't just come out of jail, and if you've come out of jail, it's a lot harder for you to get a job than it is for a person who doesn't have a criminal conviction. If you don't have, if you don't have a criminal conviction, and you're not making an effort, and I can't see that you're making an effort to change your life around, or to get a job, or to do whatever you're doing to bring something in, then I would say, no, I can't rock with you. If you've come out of jail, and it's harder for you to get a job, I'll understand that. I'll ride with you as long as I possibly can.
Yeah, you did mention.
That's what I said.
You did mention if you see they're going with that effort,
Exactly.
whether it is or whatever it is or
exactly.
not, you will 100% be behind them
as
because you can see there's an
As
effort.
long as I can see that you're
provide
trying
for
to
his
change,
family.
you're trying to make a difference, I'll ride with you as long as possible. If I know that there's something beyond your ability to change, I'll rock with you. It's not a problem. But if you haven't got anything that's stopping you, I can't fuck with you.
Cool. There's not much more to say than that. Yourself, Zanif, you did say, on the other hand, you said you definitely not be going any efforts to get that help, that man directly. Not necessarily help, but to be that girl, to get him to make that income for you. He should already have that pattern. I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Okay, what I say about that is like I said, there was like situations, like for example, if we have children, I'm going to be more invested, do you know what I mean? But me personally, it's like, I can't see you as like a potential husband and like baby father and like my guy. I can't see you as like that king, right? Because like, it's just a matter of time, do you know what I mean? And it's like, I can't put myself through that. So I can't get like emotionally attached to you and like think, like in the future and have the like never-ending stories about, okay, we're gonna run away and be trap king queen together. I can't do that. I'm not that person to be like going to pick up stuff because that's dodgy. Do you know what I mean? If you called me and told me, yo, go pick up this package, I'm sorry. Like it's not Call of Duty. I'm not gonna pick up that package, right? Because it's I could get set up and I have children or whatever. Like, I have priorities. I have responsibilities. I can't jeopardize it. Do you know what I mean? But it's not for everybody. Like some people can. It's not for everybody. I just can't see myself. I can't see my husband as like. It's not power in him. That's what I'm saying.
So hold on. If he's come to you and he's just said to you, cool. He's in jail. He's said to you, cool. Just pick up 2 bills from my boy. No, you don't have to pick up no food, nothing. You're not gonna pick up the £200 he's asked you to pick up.
And you can't pay the bill that
Bread,
month.
exactly. Bread. You can't pay your electricity bill.
What
You don't get paid to the end of the month. And he said to you, pick up the 2 bills from my boy. There's no food, there's nothing.
Can't
Pick
pay
up
the
the
bills.
£200 to pay the electricity bill and feed the fucking pitney. What are you gonna do? You're gonna say no.
Obviously, like I said, right?
Okay,
like
one
everyone's
straight
talking
answer,
about,
one straight
everyone's
answer,
being
and then get on
independent.
to
Being
to my
independent,
next
obviously,
question,
you
yeah.
have that yourself,
Okay.
and he's just a top up. But what I'm saying is, like, I personally, I can't, like, these hypothetical situations, they don't apply to me because I can't see you as like. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't happen.
It's not for everybody.
Because everything is rosy days and rainbows.
I'm sorry, I just have.
Okay.
I've had
Okay.
standards.
Okay.
Some people have different
Just
standards.
before I did see from the start the age thing, the whole idea of people bringing up your age, people coming for the idea. You thought it was coming for you specifically with bringing up the whole idea of you're younger, so
Yeah.
you've not been through it. And I've heard you say in front of camera and behind camera that what you've been through experiences necessarily that people may not even know. Age has nothing to do with it, and that's why you've got onto this defensive. Can you elaborate a bit more on that?
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah, I was saying that age really is not really like a massive factor because I've been through things that big women haven't been through. So I've now had to like, I have a different outlook on life, and I've been through these things young, so I have a different outlook on life, right? It's not for everybody, like I keep saying, and not everyone's cup of tea, right? But like this age thing, it doesn't matter. Like I can have a conversation with somebody that somebody, a 23-year-old maybe or whatever, can't talk about because they don't have the capacity. Like me personally, it's all about like, I'm willing to listen in it, and it's all about that. Just listen and be open-minded and learn.
The same way with you might not have no money, and you're gonna sit there and say, "I'll let my children starve because I don't get paid to the end of the month." I'm independent.
I didn't say that.
I'm independent.
I didn't say that.
I'm not gonna go pick up £200 from my band's boy because I'm independent, and every day is rosy and every day is rainbows, bruv. You're gonna pick up the two bills, bruv.
Anyway,
you need to feed your picnic. You need to
listen.
about anyway. You already know that you will. So don't lie. Please don't, and don't kiss your teeth.
I'm gonna do what I want to do because I can. Okay.
Okay.
I personally wouldn't have a future.
Okay. We did cover that topic. We did actually cover that topic.
It's irrelevant.
We did directly.
It's irrelevant.
Some people have standards.
Sorry?
Some people have lower standards.
Oh, so some people have low standards.
Was that a direct reference to
but some
India?
Some people in general.
In general.
Some people are real. They might not see what I'm saying.
Some people are real. Some people are real.
Some
people
people
are realistic. Baby girl, some people are realistic. Not everyone lives on the fucking rainbow.
Whatever.
Okay, fair enough. Bringing it in. We're going to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You have clear different views on that subject.
Yeah.
You will not live your life in a certain way, and you will definitely live your life in a certain way.
That's exactly what it
Agree
is.
to disagree.
Don't say that's exactly what it is like that. Please don't do that.
Right, you need to wake up, man.
Okay, so on Tango Extra, we do have some clips behind the scenes for you guys to understand where maybe this conflict went on to, and yeah.
Swing at me.
Well, I'm just saying, if you ain't swinging, okay, but if no one's swinging, why are we taking shit personal? Bro? I don't know what era these guys are from, but
Just as we thought, this episode's going to get more explosive. It gets more explosive every episode, as you can see. A bit icy right now, but we will be seeing you next week. Very sure there's going to be some good chat. Very sure there's going to be some good exclusives. And yeah, that's us. Thank you.
Bye.